after he was taken into police custody and put into a cell. Newly released surveillance video obtained by CBS 2 shows officers crowding Coleman before one of them uses a taser stun gun on him. Video from another camera shows Coleman, apparently unconscious, being dragged along a corridor floor. Some officers appear to smile at the episode as they pass the camera. It was no laughing matter, says Coleman's family. They have filed a civil lawsuit against the city, alleging that the mentally unstable Coleman, a University of Chicago graduate, was mistreated while in police custody. They called police when Coleman began acting erratically at home. Family members say he should have been transported to a hospital, not to the 5th District Police Station. This matter is under investigation, as it should be, Acting Chicago Police Superintendent John Escalante said in a prepared statement Monday. While the independent investigation is ongoing, we will be doing our own review of our policies and practices surrounding the response to mental health crises. A separate statement from Mayor Rahm Emanuel suggests allegations of misconduct will be reconsidered by the Independent Police Review Authority, which previously cleared the officers. They have recently come under fire in another case, and their panel's head was removed this week. I don't see how the manner in which Mr. Coleman was physically treated could possibly be accepted, Mayor Emanuel said. Something is wrong here, either the actions of the officers who dragged Mr. Coleman or the policies of the department. I have not received a sufficient answer on either from the IPRA's former leadership, and as a result, I do not consider this case to be closed or the investigation into what happened that night to be over. Police reports say officers used the taser on Coleman when he became combative. The station's video obtained by CBS 2 shows 6 officers entering his cell as he lies sleeping. They wake him up. Coleman is seen standing up and soon falls down. An officer in the cell can be seen using the taser. Another officer places Coleman in a headlock. Video from another vantage point soon after shows a group of officers walking down a corridor as Coleman's limp body is dragged on the floor. Some of the officers appear to smile. Coleman was taken to Roseland Community Hospital. Police claim he was aggressive there too, and they used the taser on him again inside the hospital, where they have fucking restraints, you know, on the beds and shit. The number of times is in question. Coleman died at the hospital of an allergic reaction to a sedative after being tasered. City officials have said the investigators obtained data showing the taser was used on Coleman a total of 27 times. They tasered my friend 27 times. So when y'all see that shit on social media, if y'all see that shit on the national news, that's not like Trayvon that nobody fucking knows. So right now, excuse my 6 minutes, G, but right now we're here to shed light on the unfortunate plight of a black man whose heights will never be known in whole. May God bless his soul. A Chi-Town night in December is when we begin to remember a chain of events with deadly consequence. My man was losing composure. He was having trouble maintaining. Something terrible was affecting his extraordinary brain. So he came to the conclusion that he'd get help from his mother, having no other place to go. But the lack of self-control had already taken hold, and this obedient son couldn't do as he was told. He couldn't relax as his mind was attacked, and in a disobedient rage, Buddy pushed back. His mother fell and had to call the ambulance. And that's where shit really hit the motherfucking fan. So, yo, I got a song about this. Like, this ain't no plug, but there's a very important album. That's the name of it, the very important album. My name is Roselle Rocks. This song is on there. It's very important songs on there that we need to listen to, because importantly enough, that shit happened in Tulsa when they shot that dude and said, fuck your breath, and investigated themselves and came up with the conclusion they come to. But who investigates the investigators is what I'm up here to talk about. And as I take my seat, I just want y'all to think about that. Could have been you, somebody you knew. If we don't do something about it, who's to say it won't be? Peace.